Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode of the UIM Completionist. In the last one I spent like a month gathering dwarf weed seeds just so we could go to Bandos with ranging potions and one more inventory space, but in the meantime I realized that my Bandos setup isn't ready yet, because for God Wars protection I would like to use a blessing, which I have, and either Bandos or Zamorak D-hide boots, and I don't have any of those. So since the setup isn't ready yet, I have 33 hard caskets here, and if we do get those boots, I will be sending Bandos right away, and if not, we will try to do something else. So I'm gonna be opening the caskets, and I hope you'll enjoy. Since we're in the Mids Guild, you already know what's gonna happen. We're gonna pet the dog for good luck, and let's get into the opening. Oh, Master Clue straight away. The first unique of the hard claw opening, the Tan Cavalier, looking pretty good. Oh, and it was actually two uniques. Hello, Gothic's Stall. We did get the hide boots, but they're not the ones that I need. Actually, I don't even know if they are uniques. No, the unique was the blue D-hide body tee, but that's 3. Oh, unique number 4, I missed that. That was Rune Plateleg's T. And Zamorak Bracers was another, and they're on the ground now. Sadly, we actually got Zamorak Bracers and Zamorak and Bandos Bracers in the same clue. That's pretty crazy, since we need that, but in the D-hide boot form, not in the D-hide Bracer form. Anyways, that's 5, I think. Oh, I actually didn't realize that we just completed the Blessed Zamorak D-hide set. That's the first full set that I completed. This is huge. Huge. I can now withdraw Blessed D-hide, whatever I need. Unique number 6, Zamorak Kite Shield. Unique number 7, the Ancient Full Helm. And we got a spare Zamorak Coif, which makes me think that we could actually just go to Bandos with a swap and use the Zamorak Coif in the room, and then switch to the Nate's Not Face Guard for the defensive bonus. That might be the play, but I would still ideally like not to bring any switches. And what kind of a hard claw opening would this be if we didn't visit our good old friend the Backstorian Falls? Bring me some luck. Armadillo Plate Skirt. See? Good luck already. And a master. And with another master completed, let's finish the opening. Oh my god, 15 super energies. No. No, that's the second time this happened. Alright, last clue. Nothing. Okay. Nothing except a lot of loot, but damn, those 15 potions, that hurts a lot. Went ahead and started making ranging potions, and this should be my last batch actually. It's a very weird feeling because I never actually had ranging potions on this account. At least I made them in the past like 1 or 2 at a time, but never had a healthy stack, so I wanna go to so many places to test this out. But I think I'm gonna stick to what I said before, and we will actually go and try out Bandos. We will see how the looting bag looks like and the inventory setup, and if I feel like I can do it and I have enough space, then I will be sending it. The inventory is coming along nicely for Bandos, but there is one more change that I would like to do. Ever since I opened 1000 Brimstone keys over a year ago, I have these Celastrus seeds in my seed box, and while they would be very profitable and good if processed, I just don't really plant them, and I don't really plan to. So instead, I will be putting those Snapegrass seeds in my seed box. I got them while killing Necrials, and since I have a bunch of Runner and Avantos seeds here, 400 Runners, 700 Avantos, I need a lot of Snapegrass because obviously for prayer potions, and also I will be making fishing potions out of Avantos, so it's best to start stacking up those seeds as soon as I can. and the Celestial Seeds will be going to the alt. Here we are. I gotta say I'm pretty stressed out, but everyone says this method is extremely easy, so I hope it will be and I will learn it quickly. I'm gonna be utilizing the altar door method, and the video I learned it from is by Quick OSRS. I also have their ground markers. The guide was very short, very easy and straight to the point, so big props for that. Definitely lowered my stress levels a little bit. And now, enough stalling, I will record the whole entire first kill or trip, let's say. Maybe I won't get a kill, and wish me luck. Oh, one more important thing. When it comes to the loot we're after, where's Grider? Obviously, I want everything for the log, but the main things I'm after are Bandos boots and the Bandos Godsword components for the log. So, not for the log, for the stash. Yes, I'm stressed out, excuse me. Let's go. Post-production pre-searing here commenting, first attempts went really rough. I panicked at pretty much every step I could. I forgot the minuscule details which become so important when you're in the heat of the moment, and I just ran around like a headless chicken chugging brews. And luckily I got saved by my Ring of Life effect of the cape. Every single time I never died, and I very slowly started improving up until a point I got a single kill, and then I managed to get 1 kill per trip, and thankfully we got rewarded for our efforts. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm still at the moment doing extremely bad, and the method is, well, it's too hard for me. I don't know how to do it properly, but well, I got spooned. This is KC4 Bandos boots. Hell yeah. So the Bandos boots are a stash item, and the one other component of the stash that I still don't have is a dragon two-handed sword. I plan to get it from KQ, so for now they are going straight into the bag, and I still have 1 slot open. Maybe we spoon something else from Bandos. Got up to 10 KC using the method, and there are things that I struggle with, so to address them I decided to change up the setup a little bit. First of all, I noticed that even if I manage to kill Grardor, I struggle a lot with the minions, so to address that I decided to bring a blowpipe. It's 1 less inventory spot for food, but since the special attack restores health, I think it kinda works out pretty well, and if it lets me kill minions faster, that would be splendid. And then after I kill 2 minions, I can use blood magic to heal up from 1 of them, because my flicks aren't too great yet to be able to heal up from 2 at the same time, and I just lose more health than I would otherwise. And the other thing is, I still am not too great at the method, and I still panic sometimes, and I end up running around more than I should per kill. So I decided to deposit coins, which I brought for I don't know why. And since there is no reason to bring them, the Explorer's Ring will both let me alch some rune items, so I don't have to carry them, and they also weigh a lot. Plus the 3 run restores a day will be very useful. Okay, KC 31, and we got a dupe already, Bandos boots. I suppose I should be glad we're getting drops. Another update time. Today is Monday, very late. Actually, technically it's early Tuesday, and we had a 3-day weekend in Poland, so I decided to just sweat out Bandos and learn the method, and we are ending with 70 KC and 2 pairs of Bandos boots. And since I have work tomorrow, I will be switching back to the big red tree to gain some XP while AFKing, and after that in the evening I think I will no longer go back to Bandos. We got those boots and it would be good to find a place for them, and for that, as I said, we need a dragon two-handed sword, so I think it will be good to get back to Slayer. We currently have a Calfight task, 169 of those, so that is a very good chance of getting the dragon two-hander finally, and we could secure that stash for a little bit of bag space saved up. My overall thoughts about trying out Bandos is I am generally the kind of person that is very scared of trying out new content, so I'm really proud of myself for having tried it. And the first day, let me give you just a quick sum up. The first day it was really, really hard. I wasn't dying, but I got teleported out so many times, and I got mostly 1 kill trips, if even that, with scuffed methods when I look at the clips. But I ended the day with 11 KC, and I ended the second day with 30 KC because I slowly started getting better and better. And the last trip of day 2 was actually 8 kills, so I was extremely proud of myself and very, very excited to start day 3. And as I said, we are finishing day 3 with 70. Today was pretty good. I think I kinda got the method down, and what was dragging me down before was the food eating timings. Sometimes I got dumpstered by the minions so hard I absolutely needed to eat, but when I ate during the cycle would break and Bandos would just slap me back to Privdinas. So I had to learn that, and what I ended up doing is just running around the edges, drinking brews, and then resetting the cycle at the start. Probably not the most efficient and not the most elegant way, but it worked for me. And the second way, where I screwed up a lot, is just straight up misclicking at the edges. Yeah, nothing more to say about that. I'm human and mistakes happen, but I think I got the method down, so whenever I need to go back to finish the stashes, which means getting the hilt, I will not be so just crushed by the realization that I need to learn Bandos, because I hope it's like learning a bike. Alright, so this very quick ramble over, I will be switching to the redwood tree setup. Logged in today, started gearing for KQ, and I noticed that the point-based combat achievement have been added to the game, so every combat task has points assigned now, and since I have quite, well, in my opinion, quite a lot of them done just passively, not going for any achievements at all, if I understood this interface correctly, we actually completed easy, medium, and hard worth of achievements for doing absolutely nothing, so let's go and see. I should have just looked into chat because the game already told me that I unlocked easy, medium, and hard, but the rewards are very, very, very good. So from getting easy, medium, and hard, we're getting Gomald's Hilt 3, which is unlimited teleports to Trollheim, which will be fantastic because up to this point I used my POH portal and I had to run all the way from there, and this is far, far faster. We get a lot of lamps, so that is cool as well. We get 3 more pest control points for every game, which means pest control is a very viable method for prayer now, because as you know, I love to AFK. We also require 5 less KC for every God Wars dungeon room, and since my God Wars dungeon adventure pretty much just started, that will be fantastic. Especially for bosses with longer KCs like Arma. And my favorite one, easy, medium, and hard clues are approximately 5% easier to obtain, 5% more common, so, well, it feels great to be rewarded for doing not much. But if we check the combat achievement interface once again, we have quite a long way to go to completing Elite. I don't often complete Elite clues lately, since I usually just turn them into Watson, but this is one of those rare occasions where I already have an Elite at Watson and I miss an easy, medium, and hard there. Usually it's the other way around. So yeah, let's open one casket. After getting the hard diary rewards for practically free, I decided to take a look before doing the boss, and actually there is Kitten Penetrator, or Shitten, or however you pronounce that,
Kaiden.
for killing KQ with her defense lowered. If there are free tasks like that, then I guess why not? Maybe we'll passively get to elite. And there is the Dragon 2H sword. I will wait with building the stash until I either die or the task's over, but it's secured now. Since tomorrow is a working day, I had to dev bank for redwoods anyways, so might as well build the stash now. That is stash 11 out of 16 of our journey to all the stashes built and filled. Mildly interesting, but I got a master clue triple step, with each of the step being the combat style requirements. So we have the Wizard Cromper T100 magic bonus, Gomal 100 strength bonus, and Robin 182 ranged bonus in one clue step. If I'm standing in this spot, you already know what's going on. It's DK's time, and they honestly became my favorite task lately. Maybe that's because I still didn't die there, and if I do, then no boy. Dagon of Hide? Yeah, I hope it does. There we go, mostly worth it for the collection log slot, but here's the warrior ring. Just glad to have it. I cannot show you because I'm constantly under attack by those spinal lips, but I think that's 2 log slots left to get from DKs, well, apart from the pets. And that is the Mad Battle Staff and the Sears ring, I think. Just before the trip's over, a beautiful golden glow. Oh my god, that was unexpected. I just got a pet Dagon of Supreme at 204 KC, and I'm never going for pets. I'm never deliberately going for pets, but it just so happens that when you're getting other items, you will get lucky some places. And in my opinion, this is one of the cooler ones, so yeah, hell yeah. Little guy doesn't even fit in his menagerie, and I cannot hold all of the items to upgrade it at once, so here's the upgrade to Consecrated, to Desecrated, and to Nature House. After that, it's KQ time, and I still really don't like this place, but what motivates me is that I only need Dragon Pickaxe from here, and I can safely stop doing KQ for a while. And here's 500 KC. And let's turn our attention to the free-to-play account for a moment. For the past half a year, I've been here camped at Ogresses, and we are hitting 50 million ranged XP now, which is absolutely crazy. I remember in January, I was taking a walk, it was all cold outside, and I just was talking to myself, thinking about how if I managed to get about 110k ranged XP a day, which is not a crazy rate by any means, but if I just stuck to it and tried to be, well, just ranging every single day, then in about half a year, I will have 50 million range, and while that's not 200 mil by any means, that's a quarter of the way, which is, well, it's quite good. So now it's time to change activities for a bit, and I will still be ranging, but now I will be ranging Moss Giants. I want to stack some Moss Giant keys because our Nature Rune stack is looking very, very juicy, and it would be a shame to use them up without utilizing the Bryophyta staff for even more Nature Runes. So yeah, that's the goal for now. More ranging. So yeah. Bryophyta's essence is 1 out of 118, and each key is 1 out of 150 Moss Giants, so I will be killing about 30,000 Moss Giants, that's the goal, so I can secure 200 keys, because I just like to do them all in a big one, let's say, opening, instead of opening the keys one by one, which probably would be more efficient, but that's just what I like to do. Now, doing them in Wilderness would be much faster for the keys, but since this is not the only account I play, I can't say I will be paying full attention, and I don't really want to lose everything that I own. That would really suck. and death piling every hour is just too tedious and would make it not worth. So sewers it is, plus doing a lot of Moss Giants here is not technically even bad because the big bones are great for prayer, and doing 30k Moss Giants will be a good chunk of prayer. So yeah, that's the new prison, from the brown prison of Ogresses to the green prison here. Nice. Now, of course, the KQ task is over, and we did not get the pick, so I will have to come back at a later date. But the next task we got is Black Demons, and I haven't done Demonic Gorillas in quite a while, but the issue is I don't really want a Zenite. I mean, Tormented Bracelet would be nice, I guess, but the space is already very cramped, and well, if I got it, I will make it and I will keep it, but yeah, but what we want is the 3 collection log slots I still have left for demonics. So if we get a Zenite, that's decent, but if we get a Light Frame, Monkey Tail, or a Ballista Spring, that is very, very good. Alright, so we ended up getting the Zenite. I will of course keep it, and we will see what I do with it. Probably, as I mentioned, it's gonna go into the bracelet, the Tormented Bracelet, yeah. And there we go, here's the log we actually really want, the Ballista Spring. And the perfect next task, Hellhounds, which is a chance to finally, maybe, hopefully, break the Cerberus curse and get any crystals, please. Now, indulge me for a moment because this is gonna be a long talk segment. So we have the Cerberus task, and I did what every addicted RuneScape player would do, and I inserted my gear to a DPS calc to see if I do more DPS with the Fang in melee or with the Bofa with range, now that I have ranging potions. And as it turns out, the Fang is still a little bit bigger DPS, but then, just, you know, to be sure, I changed my amulet in the calc from Fury to Torture, and yeah, the DPS went up considerably. So I'm forced to admit that Torture is indeed better than Fury. And I know what you're all saying, obviously it's better, it's a Bastion slot amulet, duh, it's better. And for the longest time I didn't want to let my Fury go just because losing all of that defensive bonuses and 3 prayer bonus for 5 accuracy and 2 strength bonus sounded like such a downgrade. I love my defense bonus, but alas, it really is like that. The strength bonus is the most important thing in the game. So I will be making a Torture with the Zenite before we go back to Cerb. And I don't want to spend all my hard-earned money and or Chaos Runes on an Onyx when I can get it myself. And if you look at my inventory, I'm sure you guessed what we're doing. We're gonna go to Zulrah. In the past, when I was making my Anguish, I decided to do like 400 Zulrah kills and we got no uniques whatsoever. So I hope we get something. I think we are at 750 KC at the moment, so I think getting to 1000 would be good. And I'm telling you all that and not doing it at the moment because I think that's gonna wait to the next video, because to do Zulrah, the typical Iron Man loop creating right now, we want to go to Cerb, so we do Zulrah. And to do Zulrah, I want the Western Provinces Diary, because I don't have that. And I would like to have it for the revive. So that's the goal for this video. To finish off, I want Western Provinces Elite. And then with the revive, we're gonna start off the next episode with Zulrah. So yes, thank you for listening to my little TED Talk. I can't believe I'm gonna make a Torture, but... well, I can't really even argument that to myself, especially since I already have the Anguish and I already bagged the occult necklace, so there is little reason to keep the Fury. Well, all right, long talk over. Time to do the diary. A quick update for the medium and hard Western Provinces diary completed. Decided to do this now before we commit to killing a bunch of chompies, just so we have the guaranteed 2 spawns. That's the reward for hard, I believe. Of course, the XP. Yeah, that's the last task that I need, so I'm just gonna go and kill a bunch of chompies. Just rechecked, and the guaranteed 2 chompies are a reward from Elite, so we will only get the 50% chance for the double spawn, and we can now buy Elite Void, which, yes, I didn't have still, but I'll get to doing that some other time. I decided to spare you the grind. Killing chompies is probably one of the most tedious and boring things in all of RuneScape, and that's saying something, but we are at 1000 kills now. I debated for like half a second going straight to 4k, but nah, some other time. So, on top of this being the last task we need for the Elite Diary, we will also be getting 4 new collection log slots in the form of the hats. If I can even fit them in my inventory. I can't. Okay, take 2. I made some space in the inventory, and that should be enough space for all the hats that he's gonna give me, which, as I mentioned before, should be 4 new collection log slots. Hell yeah. The log for chompy bird hunting is still not finished. We still have 5 hats to go, which means 4000 chompy kills in total. 3k more. I can't wait, honestly. But we can also get the chompy chick, but as I said, not today. Definitely not today, some other time. And as the last thing today, let's claim the rewards from the Elite Western Provinces diary on top of our obligatory herblore lamp. Now chompy chicks will spawn 2 at a time, so that will make that sad day when I go for all the hats a little bit easier. And we can also now roll the chance at a pet, so that's a little bonus we can go for. And the most important reward is the resurrection at Zalra. We can now resurrect once per day, and it's not required by any means. We are not hardcore, but that will make the grind so much more enjoyable without having to rebag, because the Zalra death interface still works with the old rules, and we don't actually get the interface, we just get items given to us in a certain order, and that's just silly. Alright, so thank you everyone for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. We will start the next episode with Zalra, and for now, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye. And one last thing, when I was editing this video, I got a really nice message from UIM. Those messages always just make my day, so thank you and big shoutouts.